If you're scared of Minecraft Hardcore, don't worry, because after watching this video, you won't be. In this video, I'm going to give you a full guide on how to play Minecraft Hardcore the right way. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. The first thing you want to do when you load in is check your surroundings for any villages. Then you'll want to mine 3 pieces of wood to make a crafting table and a wooden pickaxe. Next, get enough cobblestone for a stone axe, a stone pickaxe, stone sword, stone shovel, 2 furnaces, and a little bit extra. Then you'll quickly realize that 3 logs is not enough, so you should immediately start mining some more trees. I would recommend getting about a stack of planks. Because we're in hardcore, your hunger will start to run out really fast. So the next step is to get some food. The best way of getting food early game is to find a village and get some hay bales. Then you can craft them into bread and you'll have like infinite food. But if you can't find a village, just kill some cows and pigs. When you smelt their food, they give you 4 hunger bars. The next thing you'll need is a bed. Obviously a village is really easy for this one, but again, if you can't find a village, just kill 3 sheep. If they're not all the same color, you can just get 3 of any dye and then dye all the wool. Now you should sleep, because we want to skip every night. Now you need to try find some iron, so try find a cave like this that doesn't go down a deep slate. It doesn't have to be this big though. I'll try get around 40 iron, and you honestly don't need that much coal because 8 coal smelts a whole stack of items. Now you need to smelt all the iron. I would recommend smelting it with 2 furnaces, and then you need to upgrade your tools, make a set of armor, get a shield, flint and steel, and a water bucket. If a creeper sneaks up on you, just place a block in between you and the creeper like this, and then it'll only do half-hearted damage to you. Another tip with creepers is to make sure they explode above you, because all the damage is focused on your legs. Another method of mining is the stony peaks. This is a great method of mining because you can find tons of iron, tons of coal, and if it's daytime, mobs won't spawn. So that's what makes it even better. Now you want to find some diamonds, and you should try to find a deep slate cave like this because they can have tons of diamonds. Don't be bummed if you only get a 1 vein, because when diamonds aren't exposed to air, they don't spawn as much. But now I'll get into a better method of finding diamonds. Water caving is the best method of finding diamonds because they're not exposed to air, which means they can spawn in big veins. To mine them, you can just place a door down and just mine them from the door because you have infinite air. You can also find gold, iron, lapis, and a bunch of other stuff. It's basically impossible to find a 1 vein of diamonds because the veins are just so massive. If you can't find a water cave, just go to an ocean. They're literally on the ocean floor. Never thought we'd be seeing mining diamonds in oceans, huh? Now that you hopefully have around 37 diamonds, you should upgrade your tools and armor. When you get to the surface, you should probably find a village, and then trap as many villages as you can in their houses or even just put them in a hole. You'll then start to notice that your inventory is getting really full, so you should place a double chest where you want to live and put all your junk in it. Then you need to put 2 furnaces, a bed and a crafting table down, and then you should build a house. Here are some YouTubers that do really good house tutorials. But if you don't want to follow a tutorial, you can obviously build a house yourself. You don't even need to build it that big, it just needs to fit your chest, bed and some furnaces. Now dig a hole and put some beds in it. The 3 ways to get beds would be killing sheep, stealing them from villages, and my personal favorite, the string farm. I have a tutorial on one of these on my channel, so I'll leave it linked in the description. The next thing would be to move villagers into the breeder with boats, and then you can obviously breed them. Your main source of emeralds for now would be a Fletcher with a stick trade. If you don't get a stick trade first try, you can break it and replace it, and hopefully it will give you a stick trade. Then you can mine a bunch of trees down, and craft a bunch of sticks to get a lot of emeralds. With all these emeralds, we're going to get enchanted books. So get a librarian with a lectern and keep breaking it and replacing it until you get protection 4. Once you get protection 4, you can lock it in by trading with it once. And then when you break the lectern, it won't lose its job. Then add the protection books on your armor and it's time to go to the nether. To go to the nether, you'll need to find a lava pool, and you can obviously turn it into obsidian and just mine it. But there's a good old trick that Dream taught me. Place a block in the lava and then a water bucket next to it. Then pick up the water and dig these 2 blocks. Then place the water back and fill it with lava. This is the base of your portal. Then build 3 blocks and build a block next to it. And then put 2 blocks here and then break the one behind it. Now put the water back up there and then start to build your portal with the lava buckets. And then the top, and then pick up the water, and this is your portal. But that's only if you want to do it quickly. If you want to bring it to your base, then you obviously need to mine the obsidian. When you get to the nether, make sure to make your portal safer with cobblestone. Don't go to Crimson Forest because there's hoglins and piglins. If a hoglin is chasing you, just build up 3 blocks and put lava down. Make sure to avoid bastions because on the newer versions there are piglin brutes. But if you do want to go to a bastion, make sure to just get the gold blocks and get out of there. If you do want to trade with piglins, just go to a nether waste biome and give it some gold. Now we need to go to the nether fortress to get some blaze rods. There are 2 parts to a nether fortress. The inside, which is encased by nether brick, and the outside. This is the room that separates them with the lava in the middle. The inside has some chests, but the outside has the blaze spawners, so we want to find that room. And to find that room, we need to follow these steps. Follow where balconies are pointing, and go past netherwort staircases, and it should lead you straight to the room. If a wither skeleton is chasing you, just place 3 blocks like this above your head. Blazes launch 3 fireballs at a time, and they also have a melee attack, so make sure to block your shield at all times. When you do find a blaze spawner, or if you find a blaze spawner, make sure to dig underneath it so blazes spawn more oftenly. Once you have about 12 rods, you can leave. And also, don't try to be cool in the nether, you'll just die. And the next step is to get some ender pearls. You can dig 2 block tunnels like this so they can't hit you, but you can also hit them and put them in boats so they can't reach you. And once you have 16 ender pearls, it's time to go to the end. To go to the end, you'll need some food, a water bucket, some spare ender pearls, a bow, and 2 stacks of arrows from your Fletcher, some blocks, and a boat just in case, and 10 obsidian and a flint and steel. I'll explain why later. If you don't have a credible source of food yet, just build a cow farm and just breed them and kill them. When you're throwing your first eye of ender, make sure to be in an open, flat area so it doesn't go into a mountain or a cave. I'd recommend to throw an eye every 200 blocks or so. When you do find the stronghold, there's no tips on finding the portal really, and it might take a while to find the portal room. But when you do find the portal room, make sure to break the silverfish spawner and light the end portal. But don't enter yet. Make sure to build a nether portal and light it, so in the future you'll have easy access to the stronghold. And before entering, make sure to check your inventory to see that you have everything. If you didn't bring many arrows, don't waste it on killing the ender dragon with it. Instead, shoot the crystals. But with the ones you can't reach, just pearl up and build up and then shoot it. If the dragon shoots a fireball at you, just build up. And with the caged ones, just shoot in the corner and you should be able to blow it up. After you've broken all the crystals, just shoot the ender dragon if you have any arrows left. But if you don't, just wait for it to perch. And when it does perch, make sure to hit its head and neck. That's where it does the most damage. And make sure not to jump or else it might launch you into the sky. Once you do kill the ender dragon, make sure to collect all the XP and a torch and the dragon egg. Make sure to put it somewhere safe, and it's time to get netherite. To get netherite, we actually do need to go to a bastion, because we need to find a netherite upgrade. It can be found in any chest. To duplicate it, you need 7 diamonds and a piece of netherrack. We're going to need to duplicate it so we can get 8. Now on to getting the ancient debris, and to get the ancient debris we're going to use beds. So either use a string duper, kill sheep, or steal them from the villagers. The best Y level for mining ancient debris is 15. When placing the beds, make sure to place a block in front of it before you explode it or you'll probably die. Don't worry if it goes in fire or lava because it won't burn. Once you get 32 ancient debris, you can craft 8 ingots to upgrade all of your armor and tools. Now you're looking fresh. The next goal is to defeat the wither, and the safest way to do this is under the end portal. Because when you spawn it, it won't fly away. But my personal favorite way to do this is to do it in a strip mine, because it basically can't hit you and it's more fun and it just gives you a bunch of free blocks. Once you do get the nether star, we can save it to get a beacon later. Then you want to get your first elytra. So find an end city, and to block the shulker's projectile attacks, you can either hit it or use your shield to deflect it. There are 2 types of end city chest rooms. The first one is this room with 3 layers, and the second one is obviously an end ship, which is the room that has the elytra. Once you do get your elytra and all the other stuff you need, you can fly off back home. But the elytra is how most people die, with getting too much momentum and dying from a high place. So you should try land smoothly and in circles. This will make it so you won't take any fall damage. But to fly, you obviously need fireworks. And you can make fireworks with gunpowder and sugarcane. This is a really good creeper farm, and I'll leave the link in the description. It can give you over 5,000 gunpowder per hour and it's really good. And with your sugarcane farm, I would recommend building one just like this. You don't really need an automatic one since it uses too much redstone anyway. Now that you have infinite fireworks, you can fly your elytra anywhere. I would recommend building an enchanting setup if you haven't already, and building an Enderman XP farm, because they can give you so much levels really quickly. Now the world is in your hands. The number 1 rule is to make sure to have fun. I'll make sure to leave everything that I talked about in the description. Thank you for watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.